Are we live or no?
No, no. All right, Rishabh. So we're back right now for day two of Conquest with our third place match. We have a great matchup right now between Fangs Gaming and the Wolfpack. So I've got the map picks here with me. We'll be beginning with Split going into Haven, and then map 3 will be Bind, which will be the deciding map. So finally getting a good change of pace here, different picks, and should definitely be exciting. What do you have to say about that, Rishabh?
Absolutely, Parth. The games that we've seen today, both of the semifinals were so amazing. We like I mentioned it before, we saw some aggressive, brutal force games, and then we saw some strategic games as well. I think Fangs and Wolfpacks both were, you know, good in its own, pace and ground. But it's gonna be, finally it's a map change, and it's the first time we seeing Split now. So I'm really excited to see what are the team compositions these two teams will pick, because third, fourth position they really want to fight it out and they really want to grab that spot of the runner-up. So I'm expecting a Viper or Omen combo here, as we were discussing in the afternoon also today. But let's see, it can be anyone's game here, and like the composition could be anything. I'm also expecting a Sage on Split, because like you can block off the mid completely through Sage's wall, but that's a big question mark yet. So let's see.
Definitely, Rishabh. I mean, I have to agree with you on that. We'll definitely be seeing some unique champion picks here, and that'll be something to look out for. And both of these teams have had a very different journey coming into this third place matchup. I mean, Wolfpack had a really tough match against GFC. Like GFC just ran at them like really hard, and it looked almost one-sided on that first map. The second map was a little bit closer, but not really, because GFC took that map in absolute dominance. Meanwhile, Fangs had two heartbreaking maps which went down to the wire, and they just barely lost out, from making that finals match. So definitely interesting seeing what kind of a mindset both these teams have coming into the game. I mean, we've had some time for both of these teams to mentally reset and get ready. So let's see what we have here. I mean, I'm already excited, man. Different maps, and I think both of these teams now have nothing to lose, so probably we'll see a few more aggressive plays from them. What's your take on that?
Absolutely, Parth. If you see both of the teams, like you said, Wolfpacks had a very hard time playing with the pace at which GFC like took them down, and Fangs, I think it'll be heartbreaking for them with that initial lead and then losing it to HM1. Then it's actually they really want to bounce back right now. And since you rightly mentioned that both of the teams have nothing to lose, they're gonna go all out. They're gonna spend everything that they have right here. Every variation I'm expecting we'll see all the variations and everything that they had under their arsenal right now. So I'm very excited. Like you said, a new map Split. It's a very short map. It's neither defense or attack friendly. You can just go in there. You can just push in, and let's see if we get to see a brute force approach like GFC, or a strategic approach like HM1. So it'll be an amazing showdown actually. So I'm really looking forward to it.
I think we've seen a rather methodical play style out of both of these two teams. Unfortunately, Wolfpack got caught up in GFC's pace for a little bit. I think both of these teams like to play that tactical style. I mean, you have Not Fox on Wolfpack, who we've seen like likes to pull out the rays, and quite good when it comes to the races movement. So hopefully we get to see some of those highlight reel kind of plays as well. Now, definitely be interesting to see. I mean, Fangs just lost a really close map to HM1, so it'll be interesting to see what happens. I mean, I guess the players are loaded up into the lobby, and we're just waiting to begin with our champion picks. Once that begins, we'll update you guys more on that. I mean, we'll have a third place match and then immediately followed up by the finals match. So it'll definitely be, there's a lot of interesting Valorant matches coming up. All these teams playing at a high level. They're some of the best teams that we have out there. Having cemented their spot in the semi-final, now the third place match, and then later on the final. So it'll definitely be interesting to watch. What we get to see.
Um, Absolutely the correct part. The one thing I noticed in both of these teams' matches were like they didn't do anything wrong, particularly in their match. It's just that the opposition, like the team in the opposition, were just better than them. It wasn't like it was just a matter of the difference in their skills and the strategies. They didn't particularly do such like a big blunder or something. So I'm really excited to see like what all like variations can this team, like both of these teams, can make, because they already, like we know from the fact that they have a lot of potential left here. Um, and I really want to see what Fangs has got in there, because Fangs really, like like you said, they both of these teams have played quite methodically in both of their matches. So I really want to see it'll be a strategic battle, like a proper strategic battle here. And I'm really hoping, we're looking forward to a nice close game here.
Definitely, definitely. I mean, we had a very unique setup from Fangs on Ascent, where they chose to play one single duelist, something that you don't get to see very often. They played a dual initiator setup with the Breach and the Sova, which is something interesting that they brought out. Maybe they have some strategies for us coming into Split. I mean, we don't really know yet. We'll only know once the champions are locked in and we're ready to go. So I think we have Alpesh Jain in the chat spamming not Fox OP right now, and Alpesh, we're definitely going to have to agree with you on that. I mean, he showed us some great, great gameplay today. I think what was surprising today, Rishabh, was seeing Viscosity on that Cypher. Yesterday, we had him playing that Phoenix, which proved to be really, really
Exactly.
lethal, I mean, with the run it back. So it'll be interesting to see what champion he picks today, because we've seen that, he can basically play both those type of heroes. So what he chooses to go with will be interesting to find out, and it'll probably dictate how Wolfpack chooses to play this matchup. So hopefully we begin soon. Let's see.
I mean, absolutely, I was surprised too, but I understand the thought process that Viscosity had at that time, because Cypher is something you should pick, and plus the team was lacking a Sentinel. But we started the gear, and Parth, I would like to ask you before the match starts, what are your picks on Split?
Uh, I mean, Split is more of that flexible map. You see a lot of teams in pro play at least not picking the Sova. So that's something I'm looking out for. There we go. I think we already have a Viper getting locked in. That's something I was looking forward to. Jet and Raze definitely for those early rounds wherein you have to fight for control. I guess it's interesting to see that Fangs again going with, looks like they're going with the single duelist setup. Kohli is hovering the Jet, but we don't know if he's going to lock it in right now. There's still one player left to lock in their picks. And definitely one thing I like to see on Split is Killjoy. Now, Fangs B2 has pulled out the Cypher. So once again, we have that Killjoy versus Cypher Sentinel matchup. And Dash also picking the Sage. So definitely he's going to be locking
I'm
out.
really excited for Sage. I'm looking for those walls in the mid and on the B entrance. Definitely, Parth. You put it like I think they're going. Fangs is still confused. He hovered on Viper for a bit, and we finally going to see the Omen Viper combo. But let's see what is Fangs thinking here right now.
Select your
Isaac is
agent.
playing Breach right now, which is quite.
I mean, both teams opting not to pick the Sova, right? So that definitely meant that one of these guys had to play a different champion. I mean, we saw Isaac and Maverick, both of them playing the Sova role for their teams, and
And Fangs is
look at
locked
that.
in. Kohli is locked in Jet. And Parth, what do you think about this matchup? Like, composition wise.
I mean, I think both teams have done a great job with their duelist picks. I don't think you can go wrong with either of these two. I mean, you have Jet, which gives you that vertical ability, and the Blade Storm always proving to be very helpful on those eco and half by rounds when it's available. So I think that's a really good decision that they've made. Omen, fantastic pick there for the smokes. I really want to see how much of an impact the Sage has, because that's something that will be interesting to watch out for.
Okay, so we have Isaac, Isaac playing Breach here instead of Sova. We've seen his amazing Sova plays. So I really want to see how. So we all talk about Breach's abuse of power on Split, but like it'll be really amazing to watch him in action right now. So I'm really looking forward to Breach also here, because obviously we know Duelist, Raze and Jet, because of their mobility, they're gonna be good. But I really want to see how Breach plays out, because I really want to see Isaac, because as a Sova, he's been amazing. So I really want to see him abuse that power of Breach. Okay, he's gonna fault line from mid here.
Bomb buddy out.
Already we're seeing some heavy B presence from the attackers. They seem to have...
Oh my!
Oh, NODWIN barely makes it out alive there.
NODWIN just showed his back towards his enemy. And here Isaac is down. Maverick takes Isaac down, and they're gonna enter the site through the heaven. But NODWIN is also down here, so they're trying to get the complete control of B. Raffle my waffles rotating here.
Last player standing.
It seems like they completely have that control, right? Now
Spike
whether or not...
planted.
Oh, there we
Oh
go.
wow! The round was over before it began. Come on.
I think that was some really great execution that we saw out there from Fangs Gaming. I mean, they made the push up, and you could see them clearly taking hold of mid and then up into heaven on B. And they cleared out B main also at the same time, so they had complete control of the side. I'm not sure why as Isaac backed away,
There.
with his back facing the opponent, and the breach flash probably not making it in time to create that
Johnny,
situation that
let's
you want to
do
look
what
out
we
for.
do.
So I guess this is going to be a save round for the defending
Adi
team.
here.
Blocking sight.
Adi blocking the side. There's a boombot there. We have. They're all into the heaven right now.
Oh, there we
wow! Was that a blunder, or like he didn't take that angle?
go. I don't think they knew that anybody was hiding in that corner, because what you saw, the Raze and the Jet both made their way into heaven. So
Exactly.
that's probably because they wanted to establish like a two-way control onto the side. So that gave them the
Last
chance to
player
like get the
standing.
kill.
Raffle my waffle takes
One
down
enemy remaining.
Maverick here,
Get out of
and
my
he's been
way.
traded. Fangs, which is Bladestorm right now. It's going to be a good matchup. Not Fox versus Kohli.
It is a 1v1. Could go either way. Kohli's down right
Two of the
now.
top frags we've seen from their team.
I mean, this 1v1, it's really like high
I
pressure.
got the spike.
The spike just picked up. I was about to say it hasn't been picked up, but now he's picked it up. He's probably like rotating all the way to B. Definitely does have the time. Has to move a little fast because we're down
30
to just 30
seconds
seconds.
left.
He's got to get onto the side plant and then play for the post plant. Both players are relatively low, so I think it's more about who gets the first shot in now, because I guess they're both within like 1 to 2 bullet range, where even a little bit of damage means you're dead. I think Kohli for sure, like 1 bullet and he's done for, like completely.
Absolutely. He has only 10
10
seconds
seconds
left, but he'll
left.
get a comfortable plant. I just want to see how
To be honest,
NODWIN plays.
NODWIN did not give up
Spike
that A
planted.
side. Now he knows that the bomb is down at B, so he's rotating through CT.
He needs
And,
to reload, obviously. And I think Kohli's trying to backstab him because he knows he's going to rotate from mid.
I mean, if you look at the spike placement, right, he's placed it in such a way that if he does move in from CT, he could make the play from heaven. So it'll be interesting to see. He fakes the defuse there. NODWIN still hunting, wondering where he is. Does not know that the player is snuck up into heaven. Fakes the defuse again, and he gets
And he
backstabbed
gets
right
it.
there.
Oh wow. You guys
I mean,
suck.
in the beginning, it looked like, Fangs was probably caught off guard there. And they leveled it up to a 1v1, which got really interesting. I think that was a really smart play from Kohli. Choosing to rotate out of the side into heaven, and then, playing from the high ground, getting that kill.
Absolutely. I did initially I didn't expect, had he taken the duel at A, he might have lost the round, but that was very, very smart move to rotate to B. He had so much
This is gonna
time
be fun.
to, take any angle he wanted to, and NODWIN had no idea from where he's coming.
We do have a gun round for both teams now. It'll be interesting to see how they choose to execute. We now have a split push from Fangs. Actually, they aren't stacking onto a side like they did earlier.
NODWIN and Isaac backing off. Kohli getting into the A side. I think he's trying for a backstab. pushing from mid.
I guess they know that there's some presence over there, but Maverick meanwhile has pushed into the side. The Killjoy turret getting some small amount of damage on them, not a lot, and they get the kill on
Viscosity. There's the Sage wall part, what we were talking about. Blocking off that heaven angle. I think they're into sight right now. NODFOX is down at heaven. I think they have the complete control of sight. Raffle my waffle would just spam right here, but
he knows where the players are, but you know he's not ready to commit because they were also showing presence at A.
One enemy remaining.
Oh, the spike actually goes down at A.
Oh my god. Oh.
I think that was a really,
but
really
Kohli only has 3
right
health left. Like he has just 3 health. This is very low.
It's a 1v3 for Adi. We've seen him put on a show himself. The question is whether or not he can pick off these players one by one, because if he tries to rush into them, nothing's gonna happen. So I guess he's opting to save right now.
And that's a wise move too, but I don't think so they'll let him save.
Yeah, they're hunting for sure.
No charges left.
Now they know for a fact he's up in heaven.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god!
Adi gets the 2, but does not have the time to go and make the defuse. Manages to save that Vandal right there at the end of the round. That definitely will be a factor moving into the next round.
You know, obviously, Adi with a Vandal is the most lethal weapon on Wolfpack right now. He's been the top fragger.
I think it's been really interesting to see, like, you know, Fangs has shown us a bunch of different looks. They've shown us stacking off a side, split push into one side. Then they've shown presence on both sides and still managed to take control. You know, definitely showing a much more diverse playbook here on attack.
Absolutely, Pal. This is what we were talking about. Fangs has been constantly changing their play right now. They've learned from their mistakes during the semis now. And if you see, there are a lot of variations, and Fangs is much more composed than what they were. But still, it's the initial rounds.
You saw NODFOX sneaking up into mid, but chooses to hide right now instead of making the push up ahead. Adi's coming to back him up, but there's actually 4 people in B main, and one lurking towards mid.
Kohli is waiting in fuel.
There we go, RTL clearing out the side. Dash takes down Adi somewhere in mid.
You see that wall working into their favor.
They're trying to clear out B back, but there was nobody there. Waffle gets a pistol kill on Kohli right there.
One enemy remaining.
There.
Oh, there we go. There's just one player left now for the Wolfpack. Seems like it's Raffle my Waffle.
Spike planted.
We saw him defending a site yesterday. The question is, can he make a similar play here today? Oh.
He's down. B2 takes him down. It's weird. B2 is playing. You know, we've seen him playing duelist. It's really, you know, it's the same as Viscosity playing Cypher.
Definitely.
For Cypher here.
I mean, I think it has to do with the fact that Sova has fallen out of the meta on split, right? So
absolutely.
That's because teams are not opting to pick that Sova now, since you know it's just so easy, like, to switch which side you want to go to. I mean, that's why the map is called a split, right? So because of that, that info gathering capability of Sova is not really the best. So let's see. I mean, it's been all Fangs Gaming right now with a 4-0 lead.
Bomb buddy out.
Okay, we see an off here.
I think that's Adi. That's Adi with the off, and once again the heaven presence.
You know how lethal can he be with an off? B2 here.
B2 is actually lurking towards mid, but
oh
the
my
spike
god!
Spike is dropped right now.
We have a resurrection here by Dash, and
Adi actually manages to make quick work of that res.
Exactly where you are.
But you see them still having the man advantage, Rishabh. That's where that stage reg is actually so crucial.
Amazing. Adi just getting. I told you, Adi is very lethal with the operator.
One enemy remaining.
We've seen it, Rishabh, from him. Once he gets going into a rhythm, there is absolutely no stopping him. He's fragging out of his mind
with the game with the Paradox too. Only Adi was the one who could take a duel with him, and it's completely delightful.
Look at that! Oh, he goes down right there. It'll be interesting to see if Dash actually chooses to save or close out this round. I mean, they definitely have the money for a buy even if they lose. So I think I want to see him go and take this duel Rishabh and probably like make it a 1v1.
But he's down
Yes.
right now. Isaac was
There
waiting for him. That is why he pulled that fault line there. He's gonna save Adi's operator. Pretty comfortable win, but there's still a lot more to go. And Parth, why this is a very crucial point is because last game Fangs lost 4-0. Like they were 4-0 and then after that they lost that game. So I'm hoping to see what variations that they can bring here. Initially Fangs has been like in all games Fangs has been very dominating.
Yeah, it's a question of whether or not they can carry this momentum up ahead like we saw in the last game. So let's see whether the Wolfpack actually find an answer for them or
Get out of
Wolfpack
my way.
continue the momentum. Oh, NODWIN with the showstopper.
Okay, Northcross is down there. Kohli with the great storm. Isaac taking Kohli and Maverick both, and he's gonna fall back now.
Isaac has that rolling thunder now. It'll be interesting to see whether he opts to use it or he holds on to it for a retake. Holding the flash right now, no audio cues. Fangs also resetting in mid, not really committing anywhere right now.
They're pushing in.
Oh, they're pushing in. Isaac about to take this duel. Goes
And
down with that
RTL
10 health.
We have Raffle Waffle waiting. He knows there's some movement in heaven.
Has to delay this push, Rishabh. If he dies, they get immediate side control. Oh, he's gone.
This is
But
going to be a big problem for Wolfpack.
Has he bought enough time though? The biggest question is, has he bought enough time? Spike's gone down. Adi gets hooked off in that angle. He actually pushes in just to see where the enemy is. He knows there's somebody behind the box.
Can, but he's not getting. Okay, B2.
B2 takes down
the
this
only
company.
one left.
I think he has to save it. Oh.
But he loses his off. I think it's good. After this round, there are going to be a lot of problems for Wolfpack.
Definitely, I mean, you can see Fangs is definitely carrying on that momentum, not being stopped right now. They have a 5-1 lead on split. To be honest, I don't think I've seen Viscosity's Killjoy being much of a factor right now on defense.
Absolutely.
I thought he'd be able to lock down that side and hold it up for them, but
I mean,
not really much out of that pick for now.
Curate is like working, but like not that much to hold a site or get info out of it.
I mean, after the Killjoy nerfs, the damage that it gives is a lot less. I think it's
surprisingly
more about the information that they can get from that.
Surprisingly, on split the research is very slow.
Oh, RTL takes down Isaac, but he's definitely hurt.
Stealing sight.
The save was there to...
Amazing. Fangs Maverick goes down, but he takes...
The save was there to cut off the rotation. That's definitely a crucial play right there. They've blocked off...
I mean, Sage is just amazing, man. Like on this map. There are certain maps where Sage is just overpowered. And I think Split is one of them.
There we go. Kohli takes out Viscosity. He was trying to rotate. Adi gets the kill on that. NODWIN completely destroyed right there.
Clone killed.
One enemy remaining.
Adi's been trying super hard, but obviously it's very difficult. It's 6-1 right now.
I think somebody has to step up and help Adi in that fragging department, man. Right now we see that it's been him who's been keeping these rounds really close. I think we really need to see more out of Viscosity's Killjoy. We were expecting it to be a factor on defense, but really not much of an impact coming in right now.
I mean, how beautiful was that Sage walling off the A mid entrance and Kohli was sitting on the wall, on the top of the wall.
Exactly. That's why, the Sage being so crucial. You can cut off those rotations. He has the slow orb to cut the rotation from NODWIN into the heaven area. Another fast execute coming in from Fangs. This time we can see that Wolfpack's actually backed up and they're holding the angle.
He's gonna flash an entry.
That's a good nade there from NODWIN. He gets the kill on Kohli.
Oh my god, Maverick was stunned, yet he got that kill.
That's just amazing, Rishabh. Now I guess Fangs choosing to back off, having lost a player there, they're at a man disadvantage. So they probably want to reset. Looks like they're switching it up, moving to the A side. B2 seems to be rotating now. Yeah, there we go. The rest of his team following him. But at the same time,
they're so fast with their movement and like...
They've left one player to lurk, Rishabh. Look at that. Even though they're down a man, they've left the player to lurk. And they're still trying to feel out which side they want to push into. Maverick gets down. See, this is what we were talking about, Rishabh. Adi definitely needs some help, and now he's been getting it from NODWIN and Isaac in the early round.
I mean,
Viscosity
this
is still alive with the Killjoy, with the utility on
Adi's
the
waiting there.
30 seconds left.
Adi's seen both of them now. He relayed that information to his
But
team.
Adi is down right now.
One
Adi
enemy
goes down and
remaining.
so does not
Dropping my waffle.
There we go. Dash with the
What I
rest.
missed?
Still 2v2.
One enemy remaining.
Dash gets the kill on Raw for my waffles. Rishabh, the Sage again proving to be the difference maker here
Light planted.
with that ultimate right there.
Let's see. This is the difference. What Killjoy was what we were talking about.
Last
Killjoy
player
being-
standing.
And Killjoy is taken. Viscosity takes dash down, and this is gonna be interesting.
It's a 1v1 now, Rishabh. He does not know where Maverick is. He has to check the angles. But Maverick positioned perfectly to get that kill, not pushing out. Is he gonna knife him? Oh my god!
He was not.
Woo! That knife kill, Rishabh. My
The
god.
disrespect.
That was just brutal, Rishabh. That was just brutal. That has
I
to
mean,
be
that was the
heartbreaking.
first knife of semi-finals, guys.
I think that's the first knife that you and I both have seen so far on stream.
Exactly.
And that was just disrespectful, Rishabh.
I mean,
Again,
like, but I don't understand why didn't he check? Like, obviously, there you have to check garage, man. Like, I mean, was he like
Rishabh, in a 1v1, it's always difficult, you know, because
exactly?
he could be anywhere, so you kind of have to gamble in that situation. Plus, the Killjoy lockdown was actually placed inside, so he's probably expecting that player to be in the back of B side, but that didn't work out so much. Once again, you see Fangs showing that mid presence right now. Oh, Raffle My Waffle gets a huge sheriff kill on Kohli right there. It gives them the man advantage. It is a broken buy for them.
Cover going out.
Notfox taking down RTL as well, Rishabh. Maverick gets
Maverick
a wall
takes
bang
down
headshot.
Raffle my waffle.
There was a wall bang headshot there from Maverick, Rishabh.
Isaac really has to do something here. He has to delay the push.
There we go. You see Adi with the blade storm. He knows that they're pushing through the sewer. Adi's actually following them. He wants to get that blade storm kill. And
One
not
enemy
Notfox
remaining.
oh my
Notfox.
god, he takes
Notfox
down
going huge. Notfox going huge with that stinger, Rishabh. It's 3v1 now, and Adi gets that
Amazing.
backstab
That
kill.
kill.
Spend it.
I mean, this is the stability we were talking about. They have to just get going.
Rishabh, I think that stinger from Notfox was absolutely huge there.
Absolutely amazing.
Manages to get the quick 2 kills with that fast fire rate, and that was
that-
amazing.
That is exactly what we're talking about when we're talking about those eco rounds where you use stingers. That is how you use it, like how Notfox did it.
Looking at chat right now, a lot of support for Fangs and the play by Maverick there with the knife.
I mean, obviously, man, like he waited,
Right
he
there.
just took his time, and I think fans is looking amazing here with the way they've been playing here.
They're making a
Isaac
stab
here.
thrust into the B side, Rishabh, and the B side is completely empty. There's not even any Killjoy utility there.
Oh my god.
Oh, they also know where Viscosity is hiding now. He saw the grenade being pushed out of there. He's hunting. Kobe's hunting. He does not set the angle. Viscosity gets the kill, gets traded out by Maverick. Still, now 3v4, Rishabh.
Neural theft here, B2 does the neural theft here, and they know where they are right now. Isaac waiting to flash that angle. We have Notfox here, but the angle is blocked. This is what the Sage difference is all about. Maverick
look
takes
at
down,
that,
but
Maverick.
gets traded.
Kill.
Wow.
Fangs Gaming, Rishabh. Fangs Gaming really going hard right now.
Parth, I'm telling you, the Sage difference is real high, man. It's real high.
It's definitely showing its value right here, Rishabh. And on defense, it's probably going to show more of an impact with the slow orb and the wall.
Absolutely,
so-
absolutely.
You know, Fangs again, like in the beginning, it looked like they were going with that single duelist. In the end, they chose to pick 2, but the Sage definitely having a huge impact here, Rishabh.
Obviously. But this is a proper gun round for both the teams, so I'm really excited to see right now. I mean, Wolfpack has to think of something here.
Mr. Wolfpack
Stand
needs
here.
to carry these 2 rounds. Oh my god!
Kohli is just unstoppable here. He has his blade storm out, and he's not gonna wait. He's pushing through.
I think they have control. They have control of the site, Rishabh. They will be planting now.
No charges
He's
left.
waiting for someone to rotate from spawn.
He knows there's a player
Raffle
there
my
at the
waffle
back.
doesn't know what's coming.
One enemy remaining.
Oh,
Oh my god!
I almost got the knife kill there, Rishabh.
Fangs are just, now I think Fangs are just playing around with them. with
Last
the way they've
round
been
before
playing.
the switch.
Fangs definitely in a rhythm right now. They are not afraid, Rishabh. They have that 9-2 lead going ahead. If they close this out 10-2, I think this is going to be a quick first map.
Kohli is looking so good, and on the other hand, Maverick is just amazing. Like, look at him, man. He's a top fragger, obviously, and we haven't even seen him pull out the operator yet, which he was a specialist in, you know. So it'll be. I think he's gonna pull out an operator in defense probably, and it'll be amazing to see.
Definitely,
Not Fox here,
definitely,
but
Rishabh. There we go, Notfox with the Spectre, trying to get any kind of information he can. Kohli still has that judge out. He really made some huge plays with that. There we go. They've taken control of the site, Rishabh. Now both times, I guess the NODWIN is still hiding on the A side, but you have Kohli slyly watching out for the city
That's
connector
the
area.
specialty of Kohli. Nobody knows from where is he coming, and he's just going out there pushing.
He might get the kill now, Rishabh. There
I
we
told
go.
you.
Another judge
He
kill.
just
My
knows those
God.
angles. Ruffle my waffle takes down Kohli, but the way Kohli is been playing right now, you know, covering all those angles, it's just amazing.
Last player standing.
Oh, Adi coming huge there with that kill on Maverick. I guess
I
Isaac.
mean, Adi has to step up if Wolfpack has to do something here. Ruffle my waffle would probably paranoia that angle.
They know there's a player there, Rishabh. They're hunting. They want to finish the half 9-3 at least, and then make a play for that pistol round.
And Ruffle my waffle takes down B2 here, so it's 9-3.
Now, Rishabh, I think this puts
Switching sides.
massive pressure on the Wolfpack to win that pistol round now, because a 9-3 deficit
Absolutely.
is not an easy one to come back from.
I mean, Adi has been doing whatever he wants to. Like you said, he needs support, and Viscosity has to step up right now. You know, he has to make those killjoy plays. I mean, defense was something he used to specialize in, but right now it didn't work out. But in attack, he has to do something out there. He has to put that lockdown there. Those utilities have to be put where they'll work and where Viscosity could maximize the potential. So let's see.
I think there seems to be like a consistency issue right now, because Adi seems to be the only one who's consistently getting kills. Like, he needs one person to step up with him and help him out right now.
I mean, Adi really needs Not So Fox's support. I mean, he's been playing well, but Not So Fox have to like step up here.
Look at that, Rishabh. Fang pushing out completely. They are not
It has been
afraid.
walled off as usual, as we expected.
Shadows traveling.
RTL here, looking to hold that side. Not Fox is in the side here. He'll put the boom bot here.
Oh, Dash with the double kill gets traded out. Notfox knows there's a player out there behind the box. We have B2 ready to enter the side and back him up.
One enemy remaining.
Oh!
Oh my god, what was
And-
RTL doing? Amazing.
Rishabh, they close out that pistol round 10-3 now. It's going to be really, really difficult for the Wolfpack to mount a comeback.
I mean, you know, Fangs have like they've bought it all, man. Wolfpack, it's very difficult for them right now. I mean, they really need to either take a technical timeout, figure out their strategy, and
I
just,
think
you know,
Rishabh, it more has to do with them not being comfortable on this map. Because
yes.
when you saw Split being picked, Fangs immediately had those picks locked in. Maybe just one or two heroes that they wanted to settle on. And meanwhile, Viscosity
RTL is gonna push.
RTL knows there's a player there backing away, still gets caught in the fault line. He's being pushed right now. Oh, gets taken out by Isaac.
RTL.
I
They
think
have
that was
Kohli with a puppy here.
Oh, Kohli wants to get those shotgun kills right now, not pushing. The Sage Wall about to go down in a bit.
You know,
I
that
think
is the
they
beauty
found
of
it.
Sage's wall, man. Come on, like,
There we go,
Kohli
Rishabh.
has been dead.
They're now rotating all the way to the other side, Rishabh. Kohli really wants to get that shotgun kill, man.
I mean,
They have control of the A side, Rishabh, so the bomb definitely will go down. Dash is just around the corner, denying the bomb plant.
Viscosity
Oh
didn't
my
have any health
God.
at all.
Rishabh, but why was he planting
Player
there?
standing.
He had time.
I mean,
You know, they still take the round. It's 4-10 now.
exactly. But it's still a very difficult position. I mean, like, you know,
You
it
know, the
seems
problem-
like it seems like
six rounds, definitely not something easy.
it
So, you
seems
know,
like
make a
Kohli is
comeback
just
now.
playing around with them. Come on, man. Like, look,
Exactly.
Kohli's been using like shorties and Judge, which is
Stay
like, you
safe.
know, it's not his actual, you know, traditional gameplay. But he's again gonna push with that aggressive play here.
Oh, he's about to meet Viscosity right there. Chooses to back away.
I think that's a very, very classic position to put that turret here. But I say just spamming through the smoke here. They're trying to get that one shot or one tag there.
Fox has picked up the ulti orb. We don't know if his ultimate is ready though. There we go, B2.
We have a mid push here.
Playing that rope position. He's pushed down back into the side using his camera, trying to get some intel. They've smoked off the angle now. Both teams still in a 5v5, Rishabh. Anything could happen, but it looks like it's going to be a B execute based on how the Wolfpack is positioned.
No charges left.
And NotFox takes down RTL to open things up. They're pushing into the site now, Rishabh. The Cypher is all the way back in the
Dash is down in heaven. They probably have side control, but yet they have to find. There'll be a plant here.
There we go. Isaac gets the plant.
Planting. But we have Kohli here, who's been the star of the match today, and
Last player standing.
Kohli is also down there.
Rishabh 1v4 man, so B2. It's difficult.
It's down 10-5. So we've seen some momentum out there for Wolfpack, and I'll still say it's doable, but still it's a long way to go. So I don't want to comment anything right now.
Yeah, I definitely don't want to, I don't want to call it a comeback like right now, but
now I think everybody all tank players have picked their own guns, and they're not playing around actually. So we'll see. Isaac has a rolling thunder, so that can be an amazing utility to use while entering the site.
In the chat, we have Atron S saying, "Police stop him because his aim is illegal." Cringe, lol. Definitely, I mean, still something fun to look at. Oh, they try.
Okay, Maverick's down here.
Rishabh, what was Maverick doing there? I mean, he could have used the boombot, the grenade, anything.
Absolutely,
but
when the spam started, he could have used it. We have Adi here.
He chose to dry peek that, and now the defenders are down by 2, down by 3 now. Rishabh.
One enemy remaining.
It's a 2v4.
Look at that, Rishabh. They know there's a push there.
Oh my god.
Viscosity gets caught reloading there. But
it's 10-6 now, Par. Just like that.
Slowly but surely, these guys are making a more competitive match than what we thought it was going to be.
Fang really has to get going, if they if at all they're taking this lightly, then they have to understand that, they're coming close right now. And this could be a comeback anytime soon if it's not stopped. I mean, if they win 2 rounds more like that, then probably yes.
Alpesh Jain in the chat saying Wolfpack will win. Mark my word. So I mean, Alpesh definitely looks like they're making a comeback right now. So we already have an exciting game on our hands. Oh, he does it. Caught on the port line.
Oh my god. Kohli's down here.
Could have made a fantastic play.
Adi didn't take that angle. That's unusual.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god, Rishabh. Wolfpack seems to have just shifted into another gear on the attacking side right now.
Absolutely. I think it's more of because Adi and NotFox have actually picked up, and they're just right now hungry monsters just looking out for frags, and B2 is gonna push.
There's no way B2 makes any kind of play here.
It's not possible. It's possible, but he won't.
Not with a ghost, Rishabh. Not with a ghost. Absolutely. He has no armor either to go with that. He's probably just looking for
it. Look for entry.
My camera is destroyed.
Seems to be somebody around the corner. Nope. Seems like they've backed off. Oh, he tried to get the kill on that player in between.
But he's down here. So it's 10-7 now, Park. It's 10-7.
I mean, hey, I'd only call it a comeback when it's 10-10, Rishabh. I mean, 3 downs still. That cushion there for Fangs Gaming, but right now it seems like Wolfpack are in complete control on their attacking half. It's even after losing the pistol, Rishabh, we see that they're in complete control. They've had all these fantastic executes there for us.
Absolutely, Parth, absolutely. I mean, we've seen Adi and NotFox just shifting gears and just looking out, getting those frags, completely denying it. But we've also seen, I've seen fans making some blunders out there, Maverick just going out there in the mid without no control,
Oh, there we go.
No info at all.
Kohli with that op making a huge play there, Rishabh. This definitely is going to be an advantage.
Absolutely.
He's backed away now. It seems like they've sensed that mid presence there.
And I think they're serious now because They've blocked off the mid through Sage's wall.
We have Android Gaming in the chat now saying that Fangs are being shaky. They will win it though. I mean, this game, man, this game has been up and down. That's all I can say. Let's see
really
whether the
looking forward
Wolfpack
what happens
manage,
here.
whether the Wolfpack manage to chain another round and make the proverbial comeback. But still
Cover
too
going
early to call it.
I mean, Raffle my Waffle has a TP left.
Shadows traveling.
Yeah, I want to see if he chooses to use it.
Okay, there's a Rolling Thunder here.
I think that was Isaac with the Rolling Thunder there.
Absolutely, yes.
Out of charges.
Oh, not
for
for
Fox
the
there.
kill there.
Okay,
30
they're in the side.
seconds
It's
left.
a 4v4 now, Parth. Dash is
Definitely
here.
is.
Dash has a resurrection left, so we can count that out.
Oh,
Dash
Dash
gets a
gets
kill
the
here.
kill.
Planted.
That
Dash
gets
gets a
two right
kill
there.
again and Dash is down yet, but it's a 3v2. Dash has done
One
his job.
enemy remaining.
Oh, Kohli gets the kill right there. My God, Rishabh, thanks gaming, dude. Finally finding some sense of a rhythm in this defensive half. For a moment, it looked like Wolfpack are running away with it. Thanks, putting another round on the board. Now, I think Rishabh, this is where it's an important point for us. We need to see Fangs actually pull another round on the board, because otherwise that means that the economy again would be weakened. So it won't make it really difficult, because they probably still will have another buy after that. But as you can see, Wolfpack actually are all set when it comes to their economy, so they have no worries on that front. But Fangs needs to put another round on the board to have that pressure on the Wolfpack.
But
we have
Maverick also has an ulti
Get out
here,
of my
so
way.
we've seen him.
Interesting. It'll be interesting to
Adi
see.
is coming in with the Blaze Storm here, so like anything could happen right now.
He tries to get that peak, does not see anybody from there. They've broken through the sage wall on mid.
Kohli with an op here. Pradhan Path Kohli with an
Oh,
op.
Viscosity taking down RTL on the other side of the map. They've smoked off that area.
They're pushing in.
Oh! Almost
missed
gets
it?
the kill there. Almost
my
gets the
God.
kill there. I think it was more of an indecision play there. You had those two players crossing each other, so it's more about, do I want to...
Not to forget, Adi and Kohli both have their Blade Storm here.
Oh,
God!
Adi.
Kohli takes on Adi here.
Meanwhile,
You
Not
should
Fox
run.
on the other hand has gotten a double kill on the other side of the map.
What's this?
It's a 3v2.
Viscosity has popped that ulti now, which means they can get a clean bomb plant here.
But we also have Adi here with the Blade Storm.
I think he has the op though, so I don't know whether or not he can like make an aggressive play with that. He probably wants to get a pick and then make a play. Here we have B2 looking to enter through screens onto the A site. Still biding his time.
Raffle my
Meanwhile,
Waffle is
Raffle my
on the
Waffle is-
backstab.
he doesn't move into screen, Rishabh. That would have
Oh
been,
my God.
he's choosing to play that heaven position now, just in case he has to play for a
Player
retake.
standing.
Viscosity gets taken down, but Isaac trades his life. Raffle my Waffle also taken
Amazing.
down by Isaac.
Isaac takes it down. I think this round's for Isaac.
There we go, Rishabh. In the chat, we're hearing Alpesh Jain once again saying that the comeback is real.
Absolutely.
For
It is
sure.
real. For sure, man.
It seems like it's becoming real slowly. I mean, if Fangs manage to get another round on the board, that's going to put a lot of pressure on the Wolfpack, because 12-8 is definitely a hard place to be in.
Absolutely. I think it's the same place where Fangs were with HM1, and it was very difficult for them to, come out of there.
Bomb buddy out.
But,
They
After
need
this-
to get this. They need to put that 12th round on the board, Rishabh, before Wolfpack reach double digits, because otherwise that's going to give Wolfpack a lot of confidence.
okay.
Feet!
Wolfpack getting 2 quick kills, and they also clear the side out with the Rolling
Blocking
Thunder.
sight.
Now they're spamming, trying to see if they can get any kills or get any rotations. They do not know that they actually have complete control of the side yet. It seems like we have one player.
They have
Rishabh,
they're planted the
look at the
spike.
minimap. Rishabh, look at the minimap. They have one player lurking in mid.
Oh my God, this is gonna be very interesting. Wait, Kohli is here. We have Kohli with the Vandal here, and Not Fox is waiting here. Kohli's down.
Oh, Kohli gets taken out by Notfox, who's really seemed to found a rhythm now. He's really come up and stepped to the plate with Adi for those frags up there.
Last player
He
standing.
gets taken out there, Rishabh.
I think he's gonna save right now. He has
RTL,
no choice but to save. And
Like
the
I
comeback is definitely real, guys.
Like I said, Rishabh, Fangs needed to get this round win to put that pressure onto the Wolfpack, who will now move to 11 and 9, Rishabh. 11 and 10, another round win for the Wolfpack after this, and that means that they will not be afraid. But once you're into those double-digit rounds, you know, you feel a lot more comfortable there psychologically. Also, that has an effect there.
I mean, you know, it's the pressure also that's helping them, man. Come on, like we've seen in their matches.
Definitely.
Adi turns out the game when it's like, you know, they were on a deficit of like
I'll take point.
4 in the last match, and yet they turned out. You know the way Adi
Here.
entered.
We have Shaz 101 Gaming who says that we played against Fangs yesterday, but we lost 9-13. Meanwhile, Zero Blue says Adi will avenge you. Do not worry, Shaz 101 Gaming. Some massive support there for the Wolfpack. Not
Oh
for
my God!
taken down there by Kohli.
Kohli! He's got the judge there. I'm sorry, it's not the judge. It's a puppy there.
Oh, almost gets
Oh
viscosity,
my
but gets
God.
put down.
What has happened just now?
There we go. RTL being healed up right now, spamming through the window, trying to get a kill there.
Kohli
Does not
just
find
shot
anyone
a
yet.
flying Not Fox in the air with a freaking
Spike
puppy.
planted.
Look at that, Rishabh. Look at that. What a round we
RTL
had on our side.
Oh my God.
RTL, man. RTL really put him in the grave.
Last player standing.
Oh, lad! What the hell is happening here?
My
Adi
God,
is
Rishabh.
just on a roll. Adi is completely destroyed them.
He's in another zone, Rishabh. Like, even when they started the match, he was really in another zone on the defensive side. See, he was the only one getting those consistent frags, and it's showing right now. He is in a rhythm right now, and nothing can stop him. He is
I mean,
25.
we know Adi has turned the game around in every
Rishabh,
match
Adi
for
is
Wolfpack.
25 and 13, Rishabh. He already has more kills than anybody else on the server. He's looking like he's playing a different game right now.
I mean,
Zero
he's a beast
spamming
right now.
easy
He's a
for
walking
Adi.
Going out.
Zero Blue spamming easy for Adi. Sai Krishna zone saying Adi OP, and it's definitely showing.
Definitely, he's a beast right now in the match.
I mean, Fangs gaming a little bit on the back foot now. Not gonna lie, Rishabh. It's 10-11. If Wolfpack
Adi
gets this one
spamming.
round, if Wolfpack gets this round, Rishabh, their economy will definitely break.
I mean, problems for Fang is just increasing. They've just started to increase right now. They really have to think something through.
There we go. Notfox flying into the site again, trying to find some information or get a kill. Oh, Adi
Oh
and
my
Foxfire
God,
Wobble.
they're into the side here.
They do not have site control yet. Oh, now they do.
B2 is down here. And
Viscosity trading out
Adi
that
is in a
kill.
very comfortable position right now, Parth, mind you. And we know what happens when he has his angles set, Parth. I don't think so he's going down today.
One
Look
enemy
at that,
remaining.
Rishabh. The 4v2 advantage. Now the 4v1, Rishabh. What a comeback it's been from Wolfpack Gaming. Being
I
down
mean, hats off
3
to
rounds
Adi.
to 9. It's
And
been
and
fantastic.
it's the man himself. It's Kohli, the top fragger. It's up to him right now, but it's gonna be very difficult.
Alpesh Jain in the chat saying his words were real at 10 and 3, and that's true for a fact. He's been rallying behind these guys for a long time. Shaz 101 Gaming saying Adi God hai yaar, and that definitely shows right now. Adi is on a different plane. Definitely, we see that the attacking team has had a huge advantage. here.
Absolutely, we've seen an under pressure Adi yesterday also. He's been amazing with that, and he's been amazing right now also.
I
It's
really have to.
11 par.
I really have to ask Rishabh, was it those few rounds where Fangs decided to, play a little loose, take it a little easy, more of that
Absolutely,
troll-like
Parth,
gameplay that's
absolutely,
coming to cost them
absolutely.
right now?
You gave Adi an opening, and he's gonna seize it like anything. Come on, man.
Look at him,
Adi
man.
just-
He's in a different zone altogether, Rishabh.
I think Adi was looking for this opening. Like Adi just was looking for some support. Like he knew, like if they support him, even
He
30
has
or
the
40%.
blade on, can pop it if he wants to. Chooses not to, pushing in towards heaven. Now there is one player holding that angle. RTL has probably smoked it off, but Adi does not care. He is on the hunt, Rishabh. Meanwhile, Isaac takes down Maverick.
Adi is
Man
just fearless
advantage,
there.
man advantage for Wolfpack once again. Look at Adi, man. He just doesn't care. He's just walking into the side. The bomb has been planted.
I mean, this guy took a duel with Paradox Parth, the Radiant player. He definitely
He was
has
the
something.
only
in him.
one. He was the only one who could hang with Paradox, to be honest.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely. He's the only one who could like take a duel with him and win it. Come on, dude. This guy has everything in him. Oh my God!
Viscosity! Viscosity!
Getting those killjoy plays here. What you were expecting?
One enemy remaining.
Oh! They are at a match point far.
My
Match
God,
point.
Rishabh. The comeback is more than real here. They've made it all the way to match point, being down 3-9. This is some fantastic play we're seeing from the
Absolutely,
Wolfpack here.
absolutely. I mean,
Now
I
what-
told you,
what
fans
remains-
losing it.
What remains to be seen, Rishabh, is whether this game goes into overtime or we have the Wolfpack closing out here.
Well, the way which the pace at which Adi is going, he's a freaking beast, man. Like
So
I
we
don't
have
think so.
we have Paradox in the chat with us on YouTube saying somebody took his name. I mean, Paradox, we're all looking forward to see your gameplay in the final.
Paradox, man, use the standard here, man. Come on.
There we
Maverick
go,
is just
Rishabh.
waiting there in the standard angle with a judge.
Rishabh, this is really intense right now. We
Oh my
could be
God.
going into
I am
overtime.
getting goosebumps. I'm not kidding.
What do you think is happening, Rishabh? You see both teams kind of taking it easy now because
Exactly. I
You know,
mean, both of them have
Wolfpack- the Wolfpack want to close out.
Get out of my way.
You can see Notfox ready with the grenade. Oh, Maverick chooses not to do anything. He gets the
Oh
kill.
my
He gets
God.
two. He gets
But-
two, Rishabh. Isaac trades it back. It is a
3v3 right now. Bomb will be planted here. But we also have Adi on the map, and as long as Adi is alive,
Oh,
And Adi is down, oh
Adi
my
gets
God.
taken down by Fangs through the smoke.
Isaac really has to do something here. He's the only hope left here. Ruffle my waffle also.
There we go. The fault line's on point. He manages to slow them down. Raffle my waffle takes out RTL.
RTL, it's a 2v2 now.
Last player standing.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my God. Fangs forces overtime, Rishabh. What a match we've had. This has been something
This is so
beautiful to
interesting.
watch.
It's overtime right now, Par.
This is amazing, Rishabh.
Switching sides.
So
Overtime.
what do you think happens now? I mean, definitely we think that the momentum is for sure with the Wolfpack because they've brought it back all the way from 3-9 to overtime. But do you think the ability to not
Goes
close
here.
out there might have an effect on them a little bit mentally?
I mean, I think the pace at which they've been playing right now, since Adi's form, I think that should be enough to boost out their morals. But it's okay right now. I think it shouldn't affect them that much. I'm more concerned about Fangs morale here because they had a match in their hands, and from there
So-
they had some loose rounds, so they might be regretting
So
this.
Rishabh, hold on. I'm going to cut you off right there. I need you to hold on. I think we have Abir Banerjee who's been managing the Wolfpack for a while. He says Fox has been in one of the best upcoming IGLs. He's been managing their team for 6 months now, and he has insane mental strength, and it's definitely showing out here.
Absolutely,
able
the way Foxes played, he was a bit slow. He was taking it slow in the start, but the way he supported Adi, in all his frags is just amazing. And you can see Fox is just been going up and up. Like that's what his if I take his graph, growth graph.
So,
from the
Rishabh,
start of the match.
I think if you're Fangs, you're just grateful this match has gone to overtime because now it gives you a
Absolutely.
time to reset mentally, to reset your economy, your strats, everything, and now you just want to
Absolutely.
get those quick 2 rounds on the board and close it out. Meanwhile, if you are the Wolfpack, all right, you've got this full wave of momentum riding behind you,
I
and you
mean,
just want to steal this first map from them right here.
I'm for me, if I'm Wolfpack, I just want Adi and not Fox to just be alive, man.
Definitely.
Isaac has been doing
definitely.
his job of an initiator. They both have to be alive, man, for this game to
Oh,
go
look at
on.
that. Isaac almost got a duel there. Does not get any damage in either. Or actually gets barely some damage in. They-
Both of the
they-
teams are not giving in. They're holding those angles.
Blocking sight.
They
They
know how
know-
crucial this match is.
There we go. Kohli smoked off that connector area right now.
Kohli's just waiting there, holding off that angle. He knows that somebody's pushing. He knows.
Meanwhile,
somebody-
Rishabh, we have Notfox who's actually holding the B site all alone. We have Isaac with him up here in heaven, but it's just the two of them. It seems Viscosity is right there to make
Viscosity
that
is right there. But
towards
they,
mid. Rishabh, this round is just so measured. Like neither
Oh
team
my
wants to
god.
make a mistake right now. You know.
Absolutely, absolutely, Parth. I mean, the way I think both of the teams are judging. Oh my god, Viscosity takes it down. Oh god. Kohli is down,
30
Parth.
seconds left.
My God, Rishabh. But on the other hand, they've established side control. Fangs actually get the bomb plant out. Fangs trying to see if he could tag someone there through the smoke. Does
My
not
eyes
find
are
anyone there. The camera does get destroyed now, Rishabh.
We have Adi dashing in.
Rishabh,
RTL.
Fangs is taken out Viscosity there, so... Oh my God, Rishabh, what is happening?
Oh my god.
Enemy remaining.
Rishabh not...
Fox taking. Oh my god.
Wow.
What the
That is-
hell was that? What did we
that
just
is-
see, Parth?
That is Wolfpack all the way, Rishabh. That game was so measured
Switching
until they
sides.
just took
I mean,
the side by
Match
force.
point.
Hats off to Not Fox, man. The way he entered and just pushed in without any regards was just absolutely amazing. These are the race plays that we expect from an IGL plus a race main.
I mean, definitely, dude. It's not an easy task, man. Being an IGL and being one of those entry frag players, that is
Absolutely.
not an easy job to do. So we're back on the attack now with the Wolfpack.
And Dash is gonna put a wall here.
He's walling off mid. Does not want to
They
give
don't
them
want
that.
to take any risks surrounding mid because
Again, Rishabh, we see both of these teams making those slope plays. The spike is actually towards B right now.
Not Fox is here.
Three players showing mid presence here for the Wolfpack. And we have
They have the
Viscosity
spike.
all the way towards A.
Adi is
Oh,
in mid here.
Viscosity gets taken out.
Oh god!
Maverick takes down Viscosity, Rishabh. But
The
the
thing we were talking about, Maverick
but
has
the
an
spike-
operator
The
here.
spike, Rishabh. The spike is actually at B. Here we go. Adi is on the hunt, Rishabh, once again. If he gets that double or that triple kill, we know how those rounds end for the Wolfpack. It'll be really crucial to see whether he can get a kill. Oh, Raffle my Waffle trades out by getting RTL. It's a
They're
4v4
rotating
round.
towards A right now. But we have Maverick there waiting for them.
Maverick seems to be ready unless they flash.
Oh my
Adi gets taken
god!
down. That's a
I
beautiful
told you
shot by
Maverick
Maverick.
with an operator is too much, but he's been
Isaac,
right now.
Isaac actually blinds him and then gets the kill with the
30
Phantom.
seconds
Listen,
left.
you're
Last player
waiting.
standing.
Isaac is down. It's all up to the IGL right now.
Not Fox has the spike with him. He's about to plant, but he has to make it past three players,
planted.
Rishabh. Oh, he's been revealed,
They
Rishabh,
know,
by
they
that
know where
heart.
he is right now.
They know where he is. The camera's
Chill out.
destroyed. They're pinching him from both sides. He uses the blast pack to try and push one of those players away. They're actually
This
playing
is
it.
gonna be interesting.
They sealed off the
remaining.
exit from the
Oh
other
my
side.
god!
Oh, that was really smart
That
there
was
by Fangs.
amazing by Not Fox.
That was really smart, Rishabh, by Fangs. You know, they sealed off one side for Not
Was
Fox
that
to move,
important?
and they chose to double peek him. So you know, the spray transfer in this game, not something that's very easy to do, and that's how they
Absolutely.
managed him to take him down. So we're back to where we were. Both teams tied now, moving into the next round.
Switching sides. Overtime.
Just look at Adi, man. 28. Not Fox is 22, so he's reaching out there, showing that he's also a main fragger and an IGL. Leading the team from the front.
This is definitely a close game we have here. Neither team ready to yield right now. It's gonna be interesting to see what happens. No glass cannon ops being brought out.
Absolutely.
I think Maverick had that in the previous round, but we don't see any of that coming down here. Obviously, since Fangs is on the attack.
This is such an interesting game, Parth. I'm having goosebumps right now.
Let's see,
But-
Rishabh. They've stacked the A side this time to make that push there. They have one player lurking all the way towards B. He's placed a trap wire there. Maybe wants to cut off a few rotations if possible. This match, man, this match is already bringing the hype for Conquest,
I mean,
right?
Kohli is. I can sense Kohli is gonna go for that aggressive push towards heaven or to the side. But since Raffle my Waffle is on
Great,
A,
it's great. It's also great to see the chat, supporting both teams equally. There's no one particularly dominant team right now for the chat. Also, the chat was also going at it about who's going to win. Initially, they were saying Fangs is going to close out. Then they were like, Wolfpack's definitely going to pull out the win. And here we are at an impasse.
Need a
So
drop. Thanks.
let's see, Rishabh, what happens.
It's gonna be real. It's gonna be very amazing. Whatever happens, I am just so stunned for this. I just want to see what Adi and not so Fox has not Fox has like they have stored in their arsenal. Meanwhile, Isaac, silently he's been making his plays. He's been giving those flashes out, so he's also making it difficult for them to push in. But
Definitely,
Adi
Rishabh.
there.
Adi's ready on ramp for that push.
Oh my God, Adi
Take
is
it
down. Now they take down Adi there.
Rishabh, they're about to push into the side now. They probably can't take control. There's
Adi
just one player there.
Adi is in heaven.
My God! Raffle my waffle with the quick 2 kills there. It's back to
3v3.
3v3,
Spike
Rishabh.
planted.
Isaac checking his corners to see if there's a player there. Sees the paranoia.
I told you, Raffle my waffle in A side is a big trouble for Fangs.
Rishabh, those 2 kills he got was completely huge. There we go. You see Isaac forcing that player out. Unable to get the kill. Gets
Amazing
it
by
down.
Isaac. I told you he's silently doing his job.
There we go, Rishabh. Fangs being
player
pushed into a
standing.
corner,
Last
but they
player
managed to get
standing.
those 2 kills.
Viscosity
So
versus
1v1 now, Rishabh. 1v1
RTL.
between Viscosity and RTL. Oh, Viscosity's right behind him. He doesn't know that. Oh, Viscosity
Oh
giving
my
it away
God.
with the gunshot. He's faked the defuse, but RTL is not biting. He knows he has time on his side. Oh my God, Rishabh, there's no time. Even though Viscosity gets the kill,
Oh
Rishabh, there's no time.
What was that? Viscosity was right behind him.
So Rishabh, we have a
Switching
slight
sides.
update by the admin.
Match
If we do
point.
go to 15-15, then we will have a golden point. So which means that whichever team wins the round after 15-15, that would end the match, Rishabh.
Absolutely. I mean, this match is going all night, dude.
Alright,
And the way
Rishabh, we see Maverick has pulled out the op this time. Let's see if we can see any magic coming out
I
from him.
mean, Maverick with the off part, I've told you,
Can I get a drop?
he's the real
Thanks.
deal, man. Him with an op is, he's gonna create a lot of trouble for them.
There we go, Rishabh. They're stacking up to make that goal.
We have Adi's down
Adi's
again.
taken out
Push
again.
into him.
Rishabh, look at that. Notfox is still pushing up ramp. He wants to get control of heaven. He's used his boom bot. No information there, but Kohli is hiding in the smoke.
That's
Could
not
probably
Fox. He
get-
knows how important heaven is.
Rishabh, if Kohli manages to get a kill here, it's going to be a real uphill task. Look at that. The alarm bot placed. Does Viscosity choose to rotate towards mid? Or are they going to...
We have dash
side?
on the side. We have dash on the side.
Go get him.
There's a boom bot into the heaven. Kohli is not making any plays here. He knows he doesn't want to take here. Viscosity is just waiting there. Both of the players there.
Rishabh, they seem to be rotating towards the B side. They've given up on A. Viscosity is
And
just holding here to
Fans
see
have
if he
also
can get...
rotated. They know they've sensed their rotation. And Kohli is just waiting there for Viscosity.
Viscosity has placed the alarm bot
30
right there
seconds
around
left.
the corner.
And I think he's
Might get taken down. Oh, he gets taken down, but Isaac trades it out. It seems like they've made it back to this side now. Not Fox knows there might be some presence here.
Oh my
gets a
God,
double!
Fox!
One
Not Fox
enemy
coming up
remaining.
huge there, Rishabh. Isaac gets rid of Maverick. There's
only
one
have
player
10
there, but the
seconds
bomb
left.
hasn't gone down yet.
They have.
He just
What an amazing play by
barely
Not
gets the bomb
Oh
down.
my
Rishabh.
God. Hats off to Not Fox, man. What
I think
beautiful
Not Fox
play.
with that double kill was huge. Isaac had them lined out
that
there
was
for
the,
him.
that was the turning point of the match.
Now, Rishabh, it's a 1v3 for B2. The question is, can he do it? He knows that those players are going to be there at the back, but Isaac uses his ult.
He's gonna push in. He's
Wolfpack
gonna pinch
is
him.
not...
And he's down.
Out of charge.
Wolfpack leaves no stone unturned, Rishabh. They just wanted to close that round out and make sure that
Switching
we go to the
sides.
next.
How, like,
Overtime.
both of the rounds where Adi was down, Not Fox has showed us that he is also a top fragger and why he's the ideal. I mean, what a beautiful play, what beautiful frags. Those two frags turned the round around for me.
Rishabh, that is not
Can I
an
get a drop?
easy load to
Thanks.
carry on your
Absolutely,
shoulders, being the IPL and the entry fragger. So one slight update for the chat. In case we do go to 15-15, the first team to win round number 16 will win this map. There we go. Notfox using the boom bot, trying to get any kind of information he can.
But everything is at mid right now, so
Oh,
they've been
Notfox
pinching
actually
mid
gets,
very hard.
Notfox gets control of that ulti orb, Rishabh. There we go. Dash shuts off the
They're into
connector
heaven.
area.
They're into heaven. They pinched hard into heaven. but Viscosity trying to delay all pushes there. Isaac also doing his job. I told you, Isaac has been a very crucial. He's played a very crucial role in delaying these pushes.
Definitely, Rishabh. In the last round, we saw the flash that he
I have
used
this
to
fight.
set up Notfox to get that double kill there, which got them the round. And once again, both teams just trying to get a feel for each other. Neither wants to make a mistake right now. You know, tensions are definitely high. We've gone from 3-9 to overtime up to 14-14,
14.
Rishabh. Oh, they know somebody's gonna be back. Oh, he gets the blind but couldn't get the kill there. There we go. Maverick dashing
Maverick
into the
is
side.
down.
Isaac takes him down. Oh, Fangs seems to be backing off, going towards that A side.
They one man
30
down, but
seconds
they have
left.
Kohli here, so like he can
But
turn
we
the
have-
game around.
We have Adi positioned that screen. He's ready. Right
Oh
there,
my
Rock.
god, Kohli is down. Raffle my waffle takes him down. I told you, Raffle my waffle on any side is
Rishabh,
a
you've
big-
been telling me about almost every player here. So, not one
10
player here
seconds
is
left.
slouch. Each of them carrying their
Spike
own.
planted.
It's a 3v2, Rishabh.
Oh my god, it's a 2v2 now, Parth.
Adi gets taken out there, playing from that screen
Last player
position.
standing. One enemy remaining.
Oh,
The attacking team wins. We're at 15-14, Rishabh, for Fangs Gaming.
Switching sides.
Ooh.
Match point.
this has been a roller coaster, Parth. And Maverick has an op.
Oh my god, Rishabh, we have 4+ players on Wolfpack with 20+ kills and only
Exactly.
2 on the side of Fangs, but Fangs still has that lead here, Rishabh. Anything is possible right now. The real question is, can Fangs close out on this defending half, or do we go to the golden round?
With Maverick with the operator, I'm really like if I was in Wolfpack, I would be very worried because he's a real mess when it comes to an operator. But I
There we
guess
go.
Maverick has
There-
no shields.
Rishabh, they seem to be rotating towards that A side now. The bomb is with the breach.
They've been sneaking into A right now.
So I think for all the viewers out there who are saying that the stream is lagging, guys, actually Google services went down a while ago. So we're trying to work best with what we have right now.
Blinding.
Rishabh still 5-5, no major duels. They
this
seem
is-
to have they've gotten control of that A side, Rishabh. So the bomb probably
And
will go down.
Adi will be watching Heaven or he's watching Heaven here.
Rishabh, Adi really needs to get a kill or two, man. That's when Wolfpack is at their best. When Adi has gotten that early kill for them.
Absolutely agree. Okay, Raffle my waffle is down. Adi is down.
Player
Oh my
standing.
god.
Oh my god, Rishabh, it's a 1v5 for Isaac now. He just he gets taken down, Rishabh, and that's all she
Man.
wrote. Fangs closing out map 1.
What a beautiful match, but hats off to Wolfpack for that amazing play.
Defenders win.
I mean, Parth, I don't have words for this match right now.
What a map, Rishabh. What a map. We went
Hats off to both the teams right now. It feels like
if Rishabh, if you're the Wolfpack, I mean that really has to be heartbreaking. You pulled it back
actually,
all
if
the way
you're
from
RD and not Fox, definitely. I mean, that was amazing match. I don't know what we've been
what a
here right
game,
now,
Rishabh.
but what an amazing game right now. I mean, this is what the best thing about Conquest Valorant is this right there. The unpredictability of that
And
match. is just
imagine Rishabh, this is just the third place match.
Absolutely, we still have our finals coming up, which is like the stakes are higher there. So let's see. I'm very excited. I had goosebumps.
Oof. Rishabh, I'm
Literally-
telling you, casting this match definitely not easy, man. Just so much
Absolutely,
going on
man. There's so much
around the map.
I was literally stunned for so long. I didn't know what was going on because everything was happening so fast. With everything, and once the comeback, what we were saying, it felt like a joke, but Wolfpack really made it possible, and the game went into the overtime. So
Whew,
I don't
what a
even know
game.
what the second round's gonna be like, but I'm
So,
absolutely.
Rishabh, the next map we have up for us is Haven. Will be interesting to see what what picks these teams come out with. One of these teams has actually already played Haven while the other has not. So we have a 2-minute break before we begin the next map. We'll be starting at around 7:50 is what I've been told.
Absolutely.
So it's around a 5-minute break. My bad. And I mean, it's a really close game, Rishabh. I mean, at this level, neither team is really like bad per se. Like
I mean,
they're
they
just
didn't
making
make any
plays.
mistakes. Absolutely. I
I
mean,
mean,
except for the
you could say that in a way Fangs probably messed around a little bit too much going into the defending half because they were up 3-9 and then Wolfpack seized all the momentum to take the game all the way to overtime and just fell a little bit short. I mean, at this level of competition, Rishabh, anything is possible, man.
absolutely. Except the fact that don't you think like Fangs got a little, that those 3 rounds where Fangs started just playing around and then Wolfpack literally just seized that opportunity in their favor. I think that was the only blunder I think that was made by Fangs. But
Oh,
other than that, it was a very, very close game.
there we go, Rishabh. The chat also seems to be getting hyped. Atron S being like, whoever predicted Fangs will lose. Where you at now? Damn, there's some passionate fans
Damn.
out here in the chat supporting their teams.
I mean,
I know we had the manager for Wolfpack also being in the chat with us, Abir Banerjee. Definitely great to see both teams being supported here. And whatever happens, Rishabh, I mean, we definitely know we've got a good game of Valorant up on our hands right now. If
absolutely, absolutely. If this is the way you have to start, I don't even know what the next game is gonna look like, but it was interesting to watch both the teams, give their all, and it was just amazing. I'm telling you guys, chat, we casters were out of words at certain points because we didn't know what was happening because we were so indulged into the game. Uh, it was just so unpredictable, both of the teams. It's just absolute amazing game of play to watch. So
wow, Rishabh, I mean, definitely a close game on our hands. And the next map, Rishabh, being Haven. Again, we get to see a different pick. There is actually no Ascent in this best of three. We've seen a lot of Ascent today so far. And now we will be seeing Haven, which will be the next map. So, surprisingly, I haven't seen anyone pull out the Viper yet. I mean, I'm really looking forward to one of those picks. One more thing we need to talk about, Rishabh, was the pick by Dash, taking the Sage.
Sage,
That
oh
made
my
such
god,
a huge difference.
huge difference. We've spoken about this. We've been speaking about this since the afternoon. Sage will always make difference, guys. I mean, probably not on Ascent, but any other map, be it Split, be it Haven, be it Icebox, Sage is definitely gonna make a difference because Resurrection always is better. A man up is always better. The wall is always better. Denying the push is always better. So and initially, I think most of the pushes were delayed because of Sage's wall. Most of the times they could push through B is because of the Sage wall that used to block the heaven angle. So I think Sage has made a quite dash with the Sage made quite a difference there. I'm
Definitely,
really hoping
definitely.
forward.
We also saw Vision pulling out the Sage for GFC in the previous
GFC
match of theirs.
exactly.
Let's see if that's one pick he goes to in the finals. And now we're ready to go into Haven, Rishabh, with
Absolutely.
the champion picks coming in. Let's see what they opt for. Isaac has locked in his Sova. Dash also hovering the Sova right now. Nothing locked in
And
yet.
we have Adi here with the Jet. Viscosity is with the Cypher here. Isaac with his premium Sova.
There we
I'm
go, Rishabh.
guessing Raffle my Waffle would go with the Omen. We have Notfox with the. He's hovering over Phoenix right now, but
Oh, I would
and he's
love
locked in Phoenix Park, so we're in for a game. I
Alpesh,
already know.
Alpesh Jain asking of us if it is a best of three. Yes, Alpesh, it is a best of three for this third place match and also for the final. And there we go, Rishabh. I guess the picks are in. So Notfox actually picking up that Phoenix, one of the fewer picked champions that we've seen so far. Will be interesting to see how he uses the Phoenix here. Very interesting because you have a lot of tight corners that you can flash around, to make those plays. Even on the defensive side, a lot of those Phoenix players, like we've seen TSM Drone picking up Phoenix on this map, and you see him flashing through garage and then taking a peek, getting a kill, getting back out. So it'll definitely be interesting to watch what happens.
And not forgetting that that Omen Smoke and Phoenix Flash combo, which always
Yeah,
helps you at the seaside. So I'm really pumped for this game. You know, the start has been amazing. Both of the teams have given them all. So I'm really excited to see Isaac back to Showa because he's played beautifully till now. And
I mean, I think yesterday we had our friend Himi telling us that Isaac is actually one of those players who knows all those crafty darts with the Sova. It'll be
absolutely,
interesting to see if he pulls any of those out today. And that'll definitely be fun to watch.
You know,
We saw Isaac with the
revealing
recon
area.
dart into A. He spots them out. There we go. Both teams have an idea.
only
that
pushing
it's a
through us
threat.
right now.
Let's see, Rishabh Kohli not yet pushing through the smoke. RTL takes down Notfox in the back. Fangs at a man disadvantage, but now they're just clearing and checking their corners.
You know, this is what I like about Fang. They're learning from their mistakes. Their match with HM1, they got delayed in the sewers and they lost the round there. So they're not making any hassle plays here.
They're stacking up. Rishabh Maverick ready to push onto the side with that boom bot.
Absolutely.
Be interesting to see if he chooses to use it now or hold on to it later. I think if you're Maverick, you have to use that boom bot right now for that information. There we go, another recon dart being pushed in. And they're pushing onto the side, Rishabh.
They pushed in
Oh, the grenade into heaven.
into heaven, and Isaac is just waiting there inside the smoke. Maverick has put on his boom bot.
Maverick actually trying to see if he can follow up the boom bot there, but does not find anyone. One player has snuck his way into heaven. Meanwhile, Adi takes down Maverick right there. Oh, Viscosity gets
Last player standing.
Amazing.
What just happened there, Rishabh? What just happened? Viscosity, the last man standing with 11 health. Can he pull
One
off?
enemy
the
remaining.
Oh my
grenade?
God.
Oh my god, Rishabh. You know, this is why Rishabh, the classic up close with that right click, always so lethal. He's faking the defuse again, trying to get that kill. Definitely now Dash not falling for it. And he's run out of time, Rishabh. Viscosity forced to back away now because
I mean, I think that was exactly what Dash was trying to do. He wasn't trying to go for the kill. He just wanted to
no,
delay.
I think this is something really crucial. You know, in the beginning you saw Dash taking those peaks once or twice, and after a while he realized that this is not. He's probably not going to stick to defuse. He's just faking it, trying to bait him out. He's low on health, so Dash just chose not to really push him out. And that resulted in Viscosity running out of time.
Exactly. I mean, part we spoke about, smart plays rather than brutal plays. It's not always important to take frags. It's entirely you playing for the team. So there are some things, at this level, it's normal for them, obviously.
Flight.
But all the beginners watching there.
There we go. That's the play I was talking about, where the Phoenix actually flashes through garage trying to get any info. Unfortunately, it's just a drone here, so doesn't really spot anyone out. Isaac's a little low, uses a shock dart. He's damaged Viscosity quite a bit though.
I think he knows Kohli's out there somewhere.
Look at that, Rishabh. Meanwhile, two players have snuck their way up onto the seaside. It is the Cypher and the Jet. So that's probably Adi and Viscosity sneaking up there.
I mean,
Look at that.
I'm
The
just
rotation. The rotation has happened, Rishabh, towards the seaside now. B2 takes out Knockbox. Viscosity
Viscosity is down here.
taken down by RTL. And
Maverick in their classic form, getting those.
One enemy remaining.
Rishabh, the bomb goes effortlessly down. B2 gets that
B2.
kill on Adi.
And
And
Isaac
now
is the
just
only
one
one
more
left.
player, Rishabh. Just one more. They know where Isaac is now, and they get the flawless round there.
I mean, this is what you expect from Fangs in their initial rounds, man. They always get that lead. But I'm expecting them to, hold that. If they get that lead, they have to hold that and not, have those 3-4 light rounds. That's the one mistake that they made last round.
There's some love being shown for the both of us in the chat, Rishabh. I think we should definitely thank the chat for that. They've been a great audience and they've been interacting with us the whole day. So thank you guys a lot.
Thank you
for
guys. Thank you so
joining us
much
as well.
for participating with us.
So there we go, Rishabh. Fangs Gaming up 2-0. Looks like a repeat of how the last map panned out. 4 seems to be their lucky number, but they do get those 4 early rounds on the board.
Absolutely.
Adi's playing a little forward position this time with the Vandal. Oh, Kohli has the stinger. He gets the kill. Rishabh, all that utility, that viscosity deployed rendered completely useless there. You know, the gap placed over there in that cyber cage is probably what cost them there. Oh, the B side, Rishabh.
I
Can
mean,
they hold it now?
planted.
exactly. It's very easy to plant there, but it's not easy to hold.
There we
Obviously.
go. Isaac has the recon dart, uses it to get some info. He's lining up the shock dart. He knows where that player is.
Isaac just pushing in. That's the flash. That's the smoke flash combo I was talking
Neutralized.
about.
Oh, Isaac. They're defusing
Last
Rishabh.
player standing.
But Kohli is still alive.
Kohli's coming out massive with that stinger, Rishabh.
I mean, that is how you use a stinger path. Like, that's just amazing. And now he's picked up a gun.
Look at that, Rishabh.
Like
They
a
get those
rifle.
2 guns for free now.
Absolutely. That's the whole point of using stinger, man. It's so amazing. You know, it's 3-0 again. You know, Fangs in their usual form, getting that initial lead.
Rishabh, I think I mean, at this point, they just start with like 4-0, you know, like it's just their thing. Like, they do get those 4 rounds on the board.
Exactly.
Yes, this should do. Cage
I think what
trigger.
Fangs should like. I think Fangs is working currently on just maintaining that 4-0 form which they have initially, and just carrying it forward.
Oh, there we go. Kohli gets a kill on Adi across the map out there. And now you see Fangs rotating towards the C side. Probably going to be pushing up from there. Might fight for some garage control. It seems to be another B hit, Rishabh, but they've also got some presence.
RTL gets Notfox down here, and Kohli might push in. But Kohli's not. Oh my god.
I was really hoping for some huge fucking
One
plays
enemy
there.
remaining.
There we go. Fangs gets the spike down. They have that 5-1 lead. They're hunting for this last player.
Oh, Isaac
Isaac
just nails him. Oh my god.
Ah, there we go. For a moment, Isaac had us at the edge of our seats, but he gets taken.
Isaac is just being so good with all the agents, all the initiatives he's picked right now.
You know, Rishabh, I think one thing I want to see is I want to see Notfox being a little more proactive with that
Absolutely.
Phoenix. You know, I mean, I think I've seen him just holding the corners right now. Obviously, no crazy aggressive plays, but probably like, you know, just try flash, use the hot hands to delay.
Exactly. I mean, and also Adi also has to pick up right now. You know, he's trying obviously, but like he has to get those angles and he has to get that hold.
Well, we're at 4-0 right now with Fangs, and they're establishing that early A control again. There you go,
RTL
RTL.
has his neural test.
Look at that. I mean, RTL just took his knife out and ran all the way up the A ramp. Oh, Dash!
What just happened? What just happened?
I think Dash got a massive collide there, Rishabh. Oh, Notfox actually trades out Kohli while using the run it back. So back up at 3-3 now.
But
It'll be
the spike
interesting
has
to
been
see if they can
planted.
retake.
Part the spike has been planted. One has
Let's see
already
Rishabh if he can retake.
Revealing area.
There we go, the
There they
recon
are.
dart by Dash into heaven. He has information that one
just
player
have to
is
hold
up
now.
there.
Shock dart.
Last player standing.
Rishabh 2v1 now. Both
Player
of these
standing.
players are low.
Oh!
Clutch.
Oh my god!
god.
B2 just
Beautiful.
took them out one by one.
I think the fact that they were low on health, the problem was that we saw that Notfox chose to flash around the box in the middle of the site, and that actually caught B2 a little bit because you saw him turn around to like avoid the flash,
Yes,
and
yes.
that's probably when they couldn't, you know, set up the crossfire and get the kill there. But
I
it
mean-
would have been really massive had
I
they
mean-
been able to close that round out.
Waffle My Raffle got flash too in the process, and I think that's when B2 capitalized.
Definitely, Rishabh. Fangs up 5-0 now.
I think it's more than their average lead here, but still, Paz, I'm not taking any decision here right now. 'Cause
Yeah, we've seen both of these teams being extremely resilient. I think it's more about the Wolfpack just probably having to get that, you know, once you get that one round on the board, that's when you feel like, you know, now you can
Absolutely.
mount some semblance of a comeback. I think we see Adi is holding that forward position in garage. Seems like he has a stinger.
Okay, Nordfox gets Kohli here. Dash with the Hunter's Fury, and he gets.
Isaac gets taken out. Oh, Rishabh. Here we go. They've taken out 3 players. They have the man advantage.
Wolfpack bouncing back right now. We have Maverick with the op here, so like
Rishabh, imagine if they were able to steal this op right here. That would be massive.
massive, and Adi with the op.
They have an idea about where
One
these two
enemy
players
remaining.
are. Oh, Rishabh, beautiful.
Amazing.
Beautiful execution by the
Now,
Wolfpack.
obviously.
Rishabh,
And
they
now-
have picked up that op now, which will probably be
And
good
get
to
and
Adi.
Adi has
There
the op now, Pradhan. It's gonna be interesting now.
There we go, Rishabh. I mean, Adi with the op is definitely something we want to watch out for. And, you know, if you are Fangs right now, you're not really worried because your economy is still set. You have that 4-round cushion. So you probably just want to put another round on the board.
But Par, they can't loosen up because that's
Now,
how they lost
Where to
last
set
game.
up shop?
I mean, they didn't lose it, but like that's how last game went to
Cage trigger.
overtime.
A little bit of banter in the in-game chat. You know, we hear Omen Diff being called out there. Definitely something interesting to look at. Both of these teams going back and forth. And once again, you have Fangs now. This time spread out. Does not seem like an A push.
Absolutely.
So probably going to be a B or a C hit this time.
Kohli
unless
just
they
waiting
throw
there in
it.
the cubby here. I think Kohli knows that Isaac's going to spam, and Isaac also spamming here.
Oh, Isaac's actually been marked out. He's in the
Oh my god!
Blocking sight.
Rishabh Notbox came back with some huge kills
Blocking
there.
sight.
He probably can heal up now with the hot hands at the back.
I have the spike.
Oh,
They're
there we
probably
go.
rotating right now.
They're
They're
rotating.
not committing to C. Or they're just waiting. They cancel the TP.
Drop the spike.
Rishabh Kohli knows that there is some kind of garage control here. He's just waiting for a player to peek.
All of them are so steady here. They don't want to make any mistake.
Oh, the spike goes down on C, Rishabh. They take that rotation successfully and get the bomb planted.
Okay, B2 is down.
Oh, Notbox uses the running back now. He shot them and was absolutely massive there, Rishabh. That was so amazing.
You know, these are the plays you were talking about with those run it back.
This is what I wanted to see from the Phoenix, Rishabh, and that's actually an ace for Notbox.
Nordfox just aced it, man.
Can we please get some soft OP in the chat, guys? That
Actually,
seems to be a
guys.
request from the players also. I think that was phenomenal, Rishabh. Like,
Normally, that's how
beautiful play.
he's an ideal man. Come on, like it's like you said, it's so hard to carry that burden of being an entry fragger. Plus, you're also an IGL. So like it's already difficult, but still he's carrying everything, and yet he's killing it out there. So like, hats
So
off, man.
Rishabh, there we go. We see Fangs now grouped up, ready to make that A hit like they did earlier. That's been something that's obviously worked out for them.
Switching back to their
And-
old strategy right now.
There we go, Rishabh. They've established sewer control again. It seems like there's just one player on A, but the rotations are happening now.
We can see here, Fangs don't want to take any chances with.
Waffle my Waffle was still at C. He's a little bit slow to rotate. Not sure why. Look at that, Rishabh. Just methodically taking control of the side. Maverick actually has the run it back. Oh, sorry, the showstopper, but he's actually wasted
The
it now.
spike's being planted here, and it's still a 5v5 situation, Parth.
Rishabh could go either way. This site is not the
Absolutely.
one that's easier to retake. Oh,
But
there
we
you
have
see
Adi here with this off. He's in heaven right now.
Notbox gets one. He's traded back.
One enemy remaining.
Oh my god, Rishabh. Maverick with that medium range stinger kill was absolutely a delight to watch.
Absolutely, absolutely. I think Fangs, what they're looking here for is just to establish a control on the site. Because I've been noticing they're too good with site control. But once what happens is when Wolfpack, trouble, when they give them trouble in establishing control of the site, when they
I
don't
think-
have
I
map
think-
control, that's
I
when
need
they
to
go
blow
wrong,
something
and that's
up.
when they go down.
I think the main thing we saw
There.
was, they went back to that A hit that works for them.
Absolutely.
They're trying to do something similar at C now.
Nowhere to run!
Okay, Isaac with that. Is that Isaac's Hunter's Fury? Yeah, it's Isaac's
Yep.
Hunter's Fury.
Bomb buddy out.
He's tagged Adi. He hasn't gotten the kill yet, but they know where he's
Okay,
positioned.
they flashed right now. They're blinded.
Oh,
But
Kohli takes
yet,
down.
Kohli takes down Rocky
Blocking
Waffle even though he was blinded.
We have lots of kills going back and forth. Kohli's
I
trying to
know
spam through the
exactly where you are.
picks up the Vandal. The Neurals have popped by Fangs. They know where the enemy team is positioned.
And
Adi
Adi
gets the
just
off
took
kill.
down RTL.
Blocking sight.
He's blinded right now.
He somehow made it back out from there, Rishabh. He's pushing it with that off.
Last player standing.
Get out of my way.
Adi gets the kill on Dash, Rishabh. But
But
he's taken out. That is just
He's
massive.
not gonna pick that up. Did he or did he not?
I don't think he did, Rishabh.
I think part 7-2, still a stable round. I think fans are doing
Definitely,
completely well.
There's,
not
there's
losing.
still- there's still a possibility that they can make it happen.
Absolutely, I'm not ruling it out. But Fangs look more composed and they're not letting there are
we
no
seem to
loot
have-
rounds here.
We seem to have a pause being called in game. So there seems to be a network issue. That's what we're being told. Let's see what happens, Rishabh. I mean, Fangs has been absolutely fantastic executing onto those sites. The A site has been that go-to site for them. That's where they piled those
Absolutely.
4 quick rounds early. And even now, like before this, you saw, they tried a bunch of different strats for 2 rounds. Nothing panned out. They go back to that A hit. And after that, they go and they take the C site in similar fashion. I mean, it almost looked like the Wolfpack brought it back, but they just weren't able to close out. I mean,
What do you think, Parth? What's the secret behind Fang's beautiful pushes to A and B, A and C? I mean,
So,
they
Rishabh,
had
I think-
control over B side also at one point.
I think the main thing that what I want to highlight is that when I see them attacking and gaining success, it's mainly when they're bunched up together, because Haven being that wide map, it's not easy to pull those rotations that quickly.
No
So
charges left.
whenever you have numbers, it's obviously easier to get the win, right? Because you can trade those kills much more efficiently.
Absolutely, Parth. We have Maverick here peeking. They're trying to get all info from B here.
It seems to be a B hit for now, Rishabh. The bomb has not yet gone down. Adi's lurking through those smokes, trying to find a way into the site. Onto the site, does not get a kill. Kohli spotted him out. Smoke from that position.
But Kohli is down here. Adi takes down Kohli. Isaac takes down Maverick.
Oh
Adi's
my.
also down here. It's a 2v3 right now.
But they don't have the weapons, Rishabh. They probably could pick up a gun
Last
right
player
here.
And
standing.
Isaac is picked up. I think
Isaac-
they're probably going to rotate, or are they committing to B?
Isaac
It's
in the
still
1v2, Rishabh. It seems to be a C rotation for now. When you shoot. Okay, we're back.
Adi's
Rishabh.
down
We're
here.
live again.
Oh my god!
Last
What?
player standing.
And Fangs would just take that. It was a classic A round
Last
by
round
Fangs.
in the half.
It's 9-2, Rishabh. 9-2. Even the last map, it went 9-3 and then we
9-3.
went to overtime. I mean, I don't want to call it, but you never know. Maybe that's what we're in for.
Absolutely, but I can see the difference between the Fangs who were playing Split and the Fangs who were playing Haven here. They're, like I
Definitely.
said, very conscious, very composed. They're not taking any chances with Wolfpack because they've seen what Wolfpack are capable of. Giving any opportunity, any opening to them, they'll seize it out of you. So here we have RTL.
Definitely, Rishabh, the attackers do have an advantage on this map because, you can always bunch up and push so easily.
Nowhere to run!
Okay, Maverick is already down here.
Dash takes
Dash
down
takes out Waffle my Waffle.
Oh, I think they know that somebody's trying to rotate onto them. He's picked up the ultimate orb, Rishabh. Adi is lurking in B window, trying to find a kill there.
Absolutely.
The question is, can he get a few kills here? He sees them moving into CT spawn, does not know that there are 2 players up there.
Oh
they
my
got the quick
god!
2!
One enemy remaining.
but
I
still,
think
they still
I
have
think
numbers
Adi's
advantage.
I think Adi's done his job right there, Rishabh. Adi's done his job, Rishabh. It's a 2v1 now.
Absolutely. You know, he
I know
waited for
exactly
that
where
time,
you
but
are.
now he knows where these people are. It's
Revealing
going to be a
area.
gamble.
I think that's RTL with the neural theft right there. He knows where these players are positioned. He's given away his
30
location,
seconds
probably
left.
trying to bait the Sova and make it a 1v1. He's actually rotating towards that A side now, but as you can see, Isaac has probably rotated away and he seems to be cheating towards the B side. Once again, when RTL makes it onto the side and
RTL
starts
doesn't,
planting,
mind you, Parth, RTL doesn't have time right now. He has to
oh,
push it.
he has to run
10
Rishabh, and
seconds
there
left.
you can see Isaac knows that he's rotating.
One enemy remaining.
He takes down
Are you
Isaac.
serious
Don't
right
help.
now?
Rishabh, does he have the time?
Are you serious
Spike
right?
planted.
Oh my god!
God. Rishabh, that bomb plant went down with less than a second to go.
But he's down.
And there we go. He's taken out Rishabh.
So Parth,
Not-
we're at
it
the
is-
same position
It's
after the first half.
it's deja vu all over again, Rishabh. Just like we were
Absolutely.
talking about. We're at 3-9. And I don't know, man. Are we going to see another comeback and another
Switching
overtime game?
sides.
And it's a switch.
I mean, we've seen on the previous map both teams having more success on the attacking side. So now we'll have the Wolfpack on the attacking side, and it'll be interesting to see, Rishabh, whether they can mount a comeback like they did in the last game, or do Fangs decide that, you know what, we had our fun the last game, this time it's going to be all business and we're just going to close out.
I mean, I can see the difference with the way they've been playing, their body language and everything. It seems like they're very composed here, and like I said, they don't want to take any chances here. But maybe even if they play right, the way they have, maybe if Adi and NotFox are just getting heated up, if they get into entry, that they can turn any game around. So let's see
Definitely.
here what happens.
Let's see, Rishabh, what happens now. We're going into the attacking side for the
Possibly just
Wolfpack.
trying
Goes
to
here.
block all the angles and all
Yeah,
the.
he's just setting up the trap wire. He's bought double cyber cages, so he's probably going to be rocking a classic here.
I mean, that's a wise move when you're playing Cypher, obviously. You want your utilities, obviously.
Probably going to be using that utility to block off the choke points so that his team can make a push from there.
I think
We'll
he's
be
also trying
see
to
how this plays out.
block all backstabs.
Exactly, Rishabh. I mean, but just a single tripwire and he's placed it all the way at C. So, not sure really how much info he's going to get with that one.
Exactly.
Oh, there we go. Alpesh Jain once again in the chat saying that it's a comeback. We really hope so, Alpesh. I mean, we saw the last map was really fun to watch. I mean, but if you're Fangs Gaming, I mean, you're not taking your foot off the pedal right now.
Absolutely.
You just want to go full throttle and end this game right here and close out in dominating fashion. Because
I mean, if we were Fangs, we'll definitely look out for Adi and Fox. Come on, they turned the game around last time. Yes, there was Isaac's.
there we go,
support there,
Rishabh. We're about to begin. Viscosity probably gonna. Yeah, there we go. You see him shutting off that A main angle. Not Fox flashing through. Viscosity is actually hanging back right now. So
That's a very I would say unconventional and delayed.
oh, there we go. Adi's picked up the ulti orb.
Both of the teams reading each other, not taking any chances there.
Rishabh, the pistol round definitely more important for Wolfpack if they do want to mount this comeback like they did in the last game. I mean, in the last game they lost the pistol and still made it happen.
Exactly.
But I mean, this time around, Fangs Gaming are like, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. So I don't think they want to give it away. And there we have Kohli actually hiding, gets taken out by NotFox.
They're into A. They're pushing A.
Yeah, they moved into
But
A.
Viscosity goes down.
There's still one player on the A side, Rishabh. B2 gets traded out there.
Cover going out.
30 seconds left.
They've smoked off the connector. Oh, Rafa gets killed through the smoke.
It's a 2v4 part. Looks very difficult.
One enemy remaining.
And Isaac comes up
Isaac
massive with the shock dart and with the ghost headshot. And there, I guess, seems like the comeback's about to happen.
And it started. It started already.
I mean, so to be honest, Fangs can afford to lose those rounds because they have that massive lead, but you don't want any goosebumps from the previous map setting in, like that comeback really takes a lot out of you once the rounds start piling on. I mean, still too early to call it, but would definitely be exciting if it happens.
Going out.
There you go, Raffle My Waffle has smoked off the garage angle and now he's smoking off the entrance to C. They probably do want to pick up that ulti orb.
Fangs just waiting there with that classic. Not Fox,
There we go.
he
Not
has a
Fox
stinger.
pushed in the garage.
Going up.
That was a beautiful wall there by Not Fox.
Rishabh, I don't think he heard that the player has actually like stepped down into garage. Oh, Adi taking out RTL right there. RTL was in a position to make some plays happen, but no luck there.
Spike
That
Not
was
planted.
Fox
that
coming
head.
up huge right now.
I mean, he's
It's a
always beaten with that
3v5.
stinger.
3v5 Rishabh. Fangs just playing around with the basic pistols. They get the kill on the Not Fox, but Maverick is on
Last
one
player
health,
standing.
Rishabh. And he gets taken down. Raffle My Waffle with a huge triple there to close out the round. And there you go, Rishabh. I mean, we're up to 9-5 now.
Yep.
Slowly but surely, it's happening,
It's happening.
once again. I mean, the gun round definitely going to be something really, really crucial now. We really need to see whether Fangs can win this gun round and put a stop to the momentum that we're looking at Wolfpack building, because you saw what happened in the last game. Once they get that momentum, there's actually no stopping them.
Absolutely.
Seems like Wolfpack have called for a pause. Somebody's PC seems to have crashed. And in the chat we've got Amai Pai saying another overtime. He's wondering, Amai, I wish we could answer that question. That's something that even we're looking forward to. Alpesh is saying he's a Wolfpack fan, so he's expecting them to close out this game. Gonna be interesting. Rudanj saying that it's going to be a comeback now. Definitely, I mean, we're all getting flashbacks to the first map, and
Absolutely.
this is the same way that Wolfpack actually started piling those rounds on. So it'll be interesting to see if they can win the gun round and then take the momentum from there. Because I guess with the way the economy is right now, I think Fangs have like 2 buy rounds in them till the economy is broken. Until the round loss bonus actually piles up enough. So we have Yash Yadav saying Fangs were just saving. They knew the last round weren't theirs. Yash, I don't know if you were there for the first map with us, but the map ended in exactly the same fashion, and then the Wolfpack pulled out that huge comeback to take it all the way to overtime.
In
Just
last
for-
match, the Wolfpack didn't even win the pistol round, and they did that after that.
To be honest, now we have Atron saying that there will be no comeback this round. He's placing his money on Fangs Gaming to close it out here. Let's see, Rishabh. I mean, I don't know, man. I mean, if we were in game, I know we'd be getting flashbacks.
Absolutely, absolutely. I mean, we've seen Wolfpack turn it around in most of the games. We've seen when Adi and Not Fox, when they get into entry, when they get their gist,
All right,
when they
Rishabh,
change
seems like
gears
the
there.
pause is over. We're going back into the round. Dash setting up there with a recon dart out of garage. Here we see Rishabh, I guess they've stacked up towards the A side, but Kohli is moving up ahead for that backstab. It's going to be massive if he can get 2-3 kills here.
Absolutely, it'll be a big help.
Not there.
There we go, Fangs is on the C side, but the push is actually towards the A side. RTL viewing the side with the camera, has not seen anyone pushing onto the side yet. Isaac lining up the recon dart. Is probably going to be a fast execute coming in, Rishabh. They're just checking their corners and their angles now.
Kohli is just
Up there,
waiting
recon
there,
dart.
he's not pushing out.
There we go. Alpesh Jain in the chat saying, "Let's see, my property is on Not Fox for the win." There we go, Rishabh. They're about to hit the side right there. Adi pushing in right now aggressively. Has not found anyone or made any contact. There we go. He gets the first kill out there on Dash.
I mean, this is what I was talking about, Parth. RD changing gears while entering. That's what turns it around for Wolfpack.
Oh, there we go. Isaac taking pot shot into heaven. Isaac gets the kill on the Maverick with the shock dart, following it up.
3v5 Parth.
Oh my god, Rishabh, we're down to 4v3 now. they have location on Kohli. He's moved back right now, waiting for the effect of the dart to move away. And he's checking his corner, Rishabh. He thinks there's a player there. He's right, but
Oh my
spam,
god, he was just
spam
spamming
Isaac through the smoke. Down to
They're losing it on time right now.
what just happened, Rishabh? Time definitely a
One
huge factor
enemy
here.
remaining.
Not Fox gets the kill now, and I think that's the round, Rishabh.
Absolutely. I think this could be a comeback part. It's 9-6. None of the teams are in double digits right now. It's gonna be interesting.
Oh my god, Rishabh. Another comeback. I don't know if my heart can take this, man. This is insane.
I mean, the Fangs do not even have that kind of lead right now, man. Fangs are not in double digits right now, and Wolfpack is already giving it to them. You know, they've won 3 rounds in succession. So I'm really looking forward to this path. I think we should be ready. We should be on our seats. But here,
Oh, Maverick almost pulling out that op. No, he
but
switches.
he's
He
switching
switches
it on to Marshall right now.
So it's a dual Marshall setup with B2 and Maverick for now, rocking those Marshalls. Rest of the team on pistols, just one Sheriff there. Will be interesting to see if they can do any damage with the Marshall there. Already seems to have gotten some. We thought he got some on Notfox, but not really. Notfox pushing up, using the run it back now, pushing into the seaside. And once again, Rishabh, that player.
Oh my god, what's happening?
He's trying to spam through the smoke.
Coming back.
Oh
He
my
still
god.
got a kill. Oh my god, what's happening?
Just as the run it back was fading away, he got that kill, Rishabh. They have control of the
Spike
seaside.
planted.
The spike has gone down, and it's a
Last player
5v2.
standing.
5v1 now, Rishabh. Oh my god. Wolfpack is completely ready for this comeback. Maverick's backing away. He knows that all hope is lost in this round. They're hunting him. They don't want him to
Oh
survive.
my god.
That was a beautiful kill on Adi with the Maverick. He's using the grenade because he knows they're onto him.
What the
Maverick
hell?
is still on viscosity. He pops the ultimate now, using it, but no damage there. Still holding the angle with the Marshall, Rishabh, and he gets taken down.
That was amazing.
My
you know,
god.
we could have
Revealing
clutched
area.
this, God knows.
Rishabh, once again, we're moving up to 7-9. The comeback is happening once again. What a phenomenal map we've got on our hands right now.
Fangs really
This
have to do
This
something
is
there.
high octane gaming right here.
But we have Mavericks with the op right now, and they have a buy round here, so I'm really looking forward for them to do something. Parth, it's again the same thing. History's been repeated, except Fangs do not have that kind of lead.
Fangs don't have that 10th round on the board yet. I mean,
Careful now.
there we go. Not Fox placing the hot hands onto Garage. There he goes.
Did
He
he
gets the kill onto Kohli.
Cool. Oh my god. Kohli whiffed hard, I guess. That was a comfortable kill.
Worked wonders for him in the last round. Would be interesting to see if he can use. Oh, there. He switches to a Vandal now. Oh, they're ready, Rishabh. They're ready for this peak. Almost getting the kill.
Okay, Kohli gets it down.
Kohli taking out Not Fox. Maverick throws the grenade and backs away. Oh my god! Maverick getting the kill there.
They literally destroyed their push.
It seems like the Wolfpack is now moving away and rotating to another side. They're trying to check.
They had to.
They're checking the B side now, but it seems they've been spotted out with the camera. The recon dart being used to see if anybody's still
We
in
have
the
Kohli lurking here, but he's been spotted right now.
Viscosity knows that, and he's pushing to get the kill there. But actually, they've rotated the other way. Bomb has gone down at B. Viscosity
And B2 out of nowhere.
Oh my god, Rishabh, this game has been just too crazy to call. Seems like they're defusing Rishabh.
Oh my god.
Last player standing.
Oh, he uses.
Revealing area.
And there we go, dude. Fangs Gaming putting
Fangs
another
are
round.
coming. Now Fangs are making a comeback part.
Rishabh, I don't know, man. Another overtime. Whew.
I mean, it's gonna be interesting. You know, like how much, like, you know, Wolfpack really, like, they worked so hard, man, just to come here. I mean, like, you know, both the games, like from 9-3, they just came back
This game, Rishabh, this game.
I mean, just imagine these are just the third and fourth place, dude. I am so much hyped for finals. And this is how you start.
Get out of my
It'll be
way!
interesting to see now if Fangs can take the lead here. Once again, pushing it to match point. Or whether we see Wolfpack making a comeback there. You have B2 playing that unorthodox position at the back of the B side. C side. Yash
Joke's
Yadav in the chat
over.
saying that
You're
Fangs
dead.
have worked hard to come here. Definitely, Yash, we agree with that. And seems like they've put a round on the board. NotFox once again hunting with the run it back. Not finding anything yet. But you look at that, his teammates have actually pushed on towards the A side, Rishabh, and Adi takes down.
Enemy
Adi
kill.
takes down.
Oh
Blocking
my
sight.
god.
Adi with the quick double, Rishabh, there to open up the round. The A side is theirs. The bomb once again will go down. They have the numbers advantage.
Adi just spamming those knives to that smoke.
Oh, he spammed. I think he did a little bit of damage. Spike has been planted now, Rishabh. The cyber cage goes up to delay the push once again. Dash actually taking NotFox down, who was actually trying to flank them. And we're down to 4v3 now.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
One
the kill.
enemy remaining.
Viscosity takes
The
him out.
trade.
Viscosity with a huge double kill, Rishabh. It's a 1v2 now. With B2.
But we have
having to
B2
find
here,
out.
Parth.
B2's actually defusing. Rishabh.
Oh
he
my
gets
god.
taken out. My God. There we go, Rishabh. 11-11 once again.
Woo! Parth.
What a
I
nail
think
fighting.
we are marching towards.
Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, it looks like it, Rishabh, but Fangs managed to put those 2 quick rounds on the board, and the Wolfpack take it back here once again.
I think that it's like a cycle, Parth. Like we're in that cycle right now. It's
There
11
we have
all,
Zero
Parth.
Blue. Zero Blue in the chat saying, no way, dude, another overtime. Zero Blue, we're as shocked as you are.
Shot that.
Another overtime would be really intense. They know that there is some kind of presence in B window now. There's a player moving ahead from A connector. NotFox seems to know that. Does not manage to take out the drone. The flame wall, the flash. He's pushed. Oh, he gets one
Okay,
kill
he
but
gets
gets traded
traded.
out.
Last player standing.
Adi is the only one. It's a 3v1, but we have Adi here with a Vandal.